because it gives me that sense of good sense, that sense of sane. Imagine how sense and sane go hand in hand. So they give me that sense of sane just coming out that crazy place. Sometimes, you know, I need this breeze. There's too much love right now. What is love? What love got to do? But this is love right here, my nigga. Just getting that good breeze. No distraction. Feel me? No aggression. Feel me? The aggressiveness is a blessing in itself because it's coming from the wind itself. Feel me? Balance on the sun and everything else. And my nose is extra greasy right now. You see the grease on your nose? You can always put it on your lips. You can use it as a lip balm. I said it several times already, but you can do that. You can take the grease off your nose. It's the same if you was to take it to the lab, right, and test it, and test the difference between the natural oil that's coming out your skin, which basically your pores and your face. There's no difference between the two. If anything, mine's is more. The oil that's coming out your skin is more organic. It goes through a filter than the one that they sell on the shelf. But you say, ew, that's nasty. How can you? But that shit is coming out your own skin, though. It is coming out your own pores. How can that be nasty? It couldn't be nasty to me. It maybe be nasty to you, but to me, it's not nasty to me because it's coming out of me. You dig? So it's like it can't be nasty. Maybe it's only nasty because the things that you eat, when it comes out of you, it doesn't smell right. Maybe that's the reason why. I want to know. What today? On my lunchtime, I decided not to have any topics. I had a lot of topics I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about relationship pertaining to narcissistic behavior, feel me? And comparing that relationship to God's relationship and the world's relationship itself. You can't really separate God's relationship from the way the world works, because it's more like a shadow of His work anyway. You feel me? It's in His DNA that the world is even in existence. So everything else, every form of relationship that we see, like the wind blowing and the sun and everything else, these are all form of relationships. But we just, if you don't, like I said, if you haven't enhanced your awareness, you wouldn't be conscious of the moment that you're in. So, let it pass. Even the car passing by has a relationship with the tire, and the tire has a relationship with the roll itself. They working hand in hand. And I wanted to talk about seeing God's relationship in the creation of what we already see in existence to the narcissistic relationship, and I was trying to show the disconnect, the reason why a narcissist is there. But I'm like, you know what? That's even the topic on its own. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna go through like that. You feel me? I'm just gonna relax. I got 20 minutes with y'all. Yeah, y'all go watch me yawn and relax and just enjoy my breezy sun. Because by the time I get out of here, I don't get to really enjoy it because it's almost done. The best part of the days is gone because we're too busy stuck. We're too busy stuck in a place where we're working and we miss it all. I ain't even gonna show you. People been trying all day to get my attention. Like I said, man, once you have the information, your awareness, you are conscious of the reason why people act the way they act. So if you respond in any matter, your response is based on the information that you have at hand. You have to understand where that is coming from. So people who make all these noises and everything else like that, this is what's going on in their head. That's the information that they have in their head. It's like a retarded kid who makes a lot of noise. They start hitting their head and everything else because there's a lot of noise going on in their head. But these people are not that quite retarded, but they are retarded in that sense because they make a lot of noise. They go and try to make a lot of noise. It's a reflection of the information that they have in their head, and they're projecting that information out. So you have to understand this. And so the way you react to these people say a lot about how you are as an individual. So if you know somebody's retarded, you know what I mean, you go talk to that person. Be like, hey, yeah, I know that you're retarded, but you know what I mean, I'm not that retarded. So it's like I'm a loving human being. I like to stay in that state of thought, and I understand that you have your own issues, but please stay the fuck away from me. Like that's just quite simple like that. Like, you just gotta speak to them where they at. You know what I mean? Just don't respond in their terms, in their state of mind. Your state of mind is intelligence. You know what I mean? It could be love. It could be peace. It could be just I just want some quietness. It could be I don't want no trouble today. It could be don't fuck with me today. It could be a lot of things. It could be a lot. You just don't want to cause any form of violence. You just don't want to cause any form of violence and everything else like that. She want to join the crowd. So be it. After I described it, she decided it's a he or she. You don't know what the hell it is. I ain't trying to insult you. I am enjoying my breeze, and nothing is going to deviate me from this position. Feel me? And too many competition anyway. Feel me? Nothing. Let me show you my surroundings. Feel me? This is the surroundings that I'm in right now. Of course, people who try to get you, however they try to, I don't know how you try to get somebody like this. The only thing I got worried about is the bees out here. They just flying around. That shit don't scare me. They're not intimidated by me. I'm not intimidated by them. They're not trying to bite me. I'm not trying to bite them. So we have a relationship of understanding. Stay away from me. I ain't gonna hurt you. I stay away from you. You ain't gonna hurt me. Feel me? That's how the world works. It's a relationship. Everything else is in negotiation and cooperation with each other. You know what I mean? Everything is cooperating with each other. If nothing can agree on an agreement, cooperate. I said cooperating. To cooperate, they cooperate with each other. So if two things cannot cooperate with each other, they have a clash. You feel me? It has to be an annihilation of the other one. You feel me? And that is the psychotic mind of these narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths. They have when I say cooperation involves a two-way cooperation. You feel me? The narcissist has a one-way cooperation. It's what have you done for me? How can I benefit from you? And when you ask a question, how do I benefit from this agreement? Whoa. You're asking too much questions now. It's on a need-to-know basis. See, that's a narcissistical mind. You feel me? What is disruptive or self-destructive or just taken from somebody, just take. No reciprocal or anything else like that. I know some people who try to be like, that's you do, but you can't say that. You have to learn the whole history of me first before you make a comment like that. You feel me? Half of the time, most people don't even know me. They just know of what they've heard about me. And when they see me and they see, oh, this guy's a decent human being. He's quiet. He do his job. This, that, and the third. He minds his business. Maybe his only flaw is boring. Maybe he's boring. Or his only flaw is probably he doesn't do too much, I guess. You know what I mean? He need a haircut, maybe. This, that. Like simple things that they complain about, but it's not that. It's not that. It's not. He's not a disruptive force to the neighborhood, to society itself. But they refuse to see that. They blank that out, and they still listen to the comments of others. And I'm like, well, that's your fault, man. You feel me? That's your fault. I cannot please you into liking me. That's not my objective. You feel me? I can't make you love me, man. You feel me? Love doesn't even exist. What love got to do with it? We gotta have a cooperate. We need to be cooperating with each other. We need to have an understanding with each other. You feel me? You just don't have the elements or the attributes to compute that kind of understanding. You feel me? I'm not here to make you like me in any form or shape. Like, now, if I like you later on, know what I mean? That's okay. You've given me a reason to like you. But we meet people in the first term and they want you to love these people and just like them right away. No, it doesn't work like that. You feel me? When a kid is first born, he crying like. When you give the kid compassion, when you show the kid that, hey, you safe, I can take care of you, like this, I'm gonna provide you with safety, I'm gonna provide you with food and everything else. This is when the kid take a liking to you. And when somebody else carry the kid, they start crying, nigga, what you gonna give me? You feel me? That's what it is. It's like, no, I'm going to care for you, and the kid will bring you benefits that you don't even realize. The best relationship is having a relationship with the kid that you birth. Those will be the best relationship you can ever have on this earth. So it's a two-way communication, a two-way street of communication. But a narcissist is someone who will project an idea onto you and tell you that this is who you are as an individual. Disregarding what you think. Fuck what you thinking, nigga. This is who you are. The reason why you are this, because this happened to you and you gotta be this individual. It doesn't matter. Fuck that. You can't. No, this is who you are, Jeffrey. You cannot. Nah, he's fake. He's fake. You know. Come on, man. You how many damn times you went through these things and no? Because I define who I am. You feel me? And if I'm in a relationship or cooperation with somebody else, we already have an agreement like, hey, this is what I'm bringing to the table. And through the process of it is where we find love and liking. You feel me? Like a baby. You feel me? The baby start to love their parents because what they can do for them. And the parents will like their kid because the kid gets to cooperate. After they give him what they want, he brings peace. He doesn't cry, and now you know the schedule already. You work around it. Y'all both work around each other. Y'all have a form of what is it called? That word? A mutation. Not like a mutation. A mutant agreement. It's like an agreement between two people. I gotta learn that one. I'm still studying that. But it's an agreement between two people, and that's how the world works itself. Everything is in relationship with each other. It's just a relationship requires communication and cooperation. You feel me? On a continuous basis. The triple C's. You feel me? And the narcissist lacks that kind. You feel me? The narcissist is delusional in how he perceives the world itself. The narcissist is very delusional how he perceives the world. You feel me? Very, very delusional. They always want to take advantage of things. Narcissists cannot be in agreement with you for too long. Even when they fake it, they come back right to their colors. They come right back to their nature. And what is nature? We gonna see that. Let me read. Let me show you the nature of the beast. Feel me? Chill. I got 10 more minutes with y'all. 10 more minutes. The inherent features of something, especially when seen as a characteristics of. So your nature is consistent. It consists of the characteristics of what shapes you. What is the meaning of nature? Hold on. There's a physical world and everything in it, such as plant, animals, mountains, that is not made by people, because done this before, but what we doing is trying to relearn. I'm trying to incorporate this new information that I have gained into something that I've already known already. So in human nature, I know it's gonna be a breezy lesson. The human nature is the general psychological characteristic, feelings, and behavioral traits of mankind, regarded as shaped by all humans. So is the characteristics, feelings, and behavioral traits of mankind. So these are things that you learn. So if you miss a lesson within the experience process of your characteristics, your feelings, and your behavioral traits of what mankind is, then your nature is shaped by the misinformation that you take in, and this is what makes a narcissist. So a narcissist's nature is different from a regular human's nature and the things that they went through. Now we may look alike, we may even dress the same and everything else like that, but the structure and the building blocks of his brains, like the characteristic feelings and the behavioral traits of it, is different from mine. You feel me? And this is what makes that's the difference between a narcissistic person and a person like myself. You feel me? It's a big difference. So the relationship and everything else of it, the way they treat people is different from how I would treat somebody else. Hold on. How many minutes I said I had? I'm gonna stop walking. Maybe I walk too fast. So there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a missing link. You feel me? Because a few lessons was missing. You feel me? A few things was missing. Like when I was with my son and everything else like that, right? And my son fall down, I don't pick him up and be like, get up. No, I wait for him to get up. You feel me? That's just an example. Like you have to allow people to overcome their own mistakes. A lot of parents make the mistakes of when a kid falls down, they be like, oh my God, and they ran to him and everything else. You are shaping the emotion. That's an abuse, by the way. You're shaping the emotion of the child not having the will to get up on his own. Just because he fall down, the kid, you over exaggerate the fall itself. Let's just say the kid was running and he fell, boom, he didn't die. Of course not. He scraped his feet. Okay, cool. You tell him, get up. Unless he can't get up, physically get up and something bad happens. But wait until he be like, get up. He looks at me and he gets up. But when his mother's around, they be like, she always exaggerates. Oh my God! And the kids start crying. And start crying. They pick him up and they just pat him down like, oh, it's okay, baby, it's okay. That's an abuse. That is you changing the structure of you. That is abuse, by the way. You're supposed to allow that kid. Hold on. They're in the winter strong. You're supposed to allow. These niggas is gay. Man, these niggas hoes. I already know. Too real, I cannot go. But you're supposed to allow that kid. I'm just using that small portion of it. You're supposed to allow that kid to pick himself up. Just by that trend alone, that kid gets to learn through their characteristics that look, when things go bad, whatever I do, I have the responsibility to undo that. Every time when the kid falls and you run to go pick him up, you create a habit. Remember, it's characteristics, feelings, and behavior. You are creating the behavior for the kid that when I do something wrong, I can always call my my father who's a lawyer to come bail me out. Or if I do something wrong, you've created a transition. It seems like a wheel that hasn't stopped, because every time he falls, he turns around, cry, they come pick him up. And when he grows into adulthood, he repeats those same mistakes in every area of his growth. Thus, this is how you create a narcissist, because you robbed him or you robbed her of the things that he could have naturally, these simple small things. You robbed them of these characteristics, you feel me? You make your kids cowardly too in certain areas because they don't know how to deal with confrontation. They don't know how to talk to people. They them up and dust them off. So when they grow up and that person is not there anymore, they create this world of fiction and they operate within that same realm of abuse that they adored when they was a young child because somebody robbed them of that experience. You feel me? A borderline was crossed, and that was a borderline that cannot be. That's something that you gotta unlearn when you become an adult. You feel me? Hold on, I gotta go in. So these, like, it's very, very important. So the more I learn, the more I understand why you cannot erase your history. You feel me? You just can't erase your history. If you was like that child where they cheated you and you didn't go through the things, the process, the progression of going through to earn the thing that you're supposed to earn, and everything was handed to you, and you was picked up, and you didn't teach the child how to wipe their own. You didn't teach the child how to wipe the milk off their own lips. Sometimes you gotta teach them how to do certain things on their own. Self-care is the best care. So you have to teach these children how to do this. Once you take that opportunity away from them, they grow up thinking somebody's supposed to come and wipe their lips for them. Somebody's supposed to come and do something for them. You see, it seeks into other areas, and when they don't have these things, they act out in rage because nobody was there to do something for them. So they start becoming criminals and all these other things, and some of them don't get caught because the community shields them and all that, or society, or they've created a system or institution to shield them from these things. You know, you can do the math yourself in your head. You feel me? Well, anyway, I'm back in there. You know how shit go. We gonna get shmoney. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shmoney, not the Brooklyn Nets. I'm talking about just Brooklyn. Shmoney. Shout out to the Knicks. Now, that's for a fact.